Good evening and welcome to Mystery, and the second of our exciting new series, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I'm Vincent Price. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was often asked where he got his idea for the character who quickly became the most popular detective in the world. Doyle, who was a doctor, made no secret of the fact that he modeled his consulting detective Sherlock Holmes after Dr. Joseph Bell, one of his medical professors in Edinburgh. Doyle often observed Bell sitting in his receiving room and diagnosing patients when they arrived, even before they spoke. He would make observations about their past lives, hypothesize about their symptoms, and hardly ever was wrong. Doyle, remarking in his memoirs about Dr. Bell's scientific method, said, "It was surely possible in real life, so why shouldn't I make it plausible in fiction?" Conan Doyle dedicated the adventures of Sherlock Holmes to Dr. Bell, who took little credit for the inspiration. He wrote to his former student, "You are yourself, Sherlock Holmes, and well you know it." Lady Conan Doyle agreed and said that her husband did indeed have Sherlock Holmes's brain. And Conan Doyle's sons reminded Scotland Yard when in 1953 its chief claimed that Sherlock Holmes's methods were dirty and nasty, that their father was responsible for the use of plaster of Paris for preserving footprints, for establishing the minute investigation of a man's clothing to discover his occupation and where he had been, and for the method of determining the precise differentiation among tobacco ashes. Well, whatever the similarities Sherlock Holmes and Conan Doyle may have shared, the author often tired of his creation, who he felt distracted him from writing his more important historical romances. Nevertheless, Doyle did enjoy Sherlock's exploits and his cerebral approach to criminal investigation, especially in tonight's story, which, by the way, was Conan Doyle's favorite, The Adventure of the Speckled Band. How much alike were Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and Sherlock Holmes? Well, the similarities between them were very apparent to many, and the popular author received thousands of letters from readers asking him to investigate cases which they felt the police had not handled properly. Conan Doyle did actually take on a number of these investigations and was instrumental in reversing several famous miscarriages of justice. Next week, Sherlock Holmes solves a strange and menacing puzzle in The Adventure of the Dancing Men. I hope you'll join me. Until then, for Mystery, I'm Vincent Price. Good night.